People are expensive just to live. The cost of food, electricity, water, and...
Genichi-san,
Yes?
this month's rent.
If you could wait a little longer. Room rent. Please don't look at me with such contempt.
It is irresistible for a landlord to look contemptuously at someone who doesn't pay rent.
She has a point.
What? Was your income that bad this month?
Well, to put it in layman's terms, it was like that.
It is true that your cheeks seem to be more hollow than usual.
That may be so. I've been forcing myself to eat one meal a day for the past few days.
Genichi-san's tickets aren't sold at all.
Shut up! She is Kanoka Kinohara, the landlord of this apartment. She is an amazing person who manages everything in this apartment by herself, even though she is almost the same age as me. Well, it's a small apartment, and that's part of the reason.
Is it in the red?
It was in the red.
Well, it was bad timing.
That's right! There was a typhoon warning just for the day of my concert!
But even if the weather had been very good, you wouldn't have had many sales.
Stop it. I, Genichi Yutano, am an unsuccessful band member who earns my living by working part-time. The reason I initially started to live in this apartment was because Miss Kinohara happened to see me perform on the street. I'm soaking wet. I want to take a shower, but I don't want to spend the money to stay at a manga cafe. 1 year ago, I was 20 years old and left for the city with only a guitar left by my dead father and a little cash. I had not yet decided on a place to live and was unable to find a part-time job. And in my 3rd month in Tokyo, I was already in a state of, I think I should go home. I mean, I was on the verge of going home. If I didn't, I would starve to death.
Here you are. It looks like you don't have an umbrella. I'll give it to you.
Thank you very much. It was Miss Kinohara who reached out to me.
You're the guy who was performing on the street in front of the station earlier, right?
That's right. Were you listening to me?
Yes, from about 40 meters away.
I would have appreciated it if you could have been a little closer.
It was good music. This umbrella is in return for that. Please feel free to use it. Eh? So you don't have a place to live?
No.
That's not good, is it?
I was planning to make a lot of money with this guitar.
Aren't you too optimistic about that plan?
I've learned it deeply.
What are you going to do now? You can't just go on like this without a home, can you?
I was originally thinking that if things didn't go well, I'd go back to my parents' house and restart.
Is there any problem?
When I checked my cash on hand just now, I found that I was already short of money for the return train fare.
Your judgment is slow.
I've learned it deeply.
Then, would you like to come to my apartment?
What?
Once you have an address, it will be easier for you to find a part-time job. I'll wait for paying the rent for a while.
That's how she saved me, and here I am.
Well, that's not good. I still haven't received last month's rent. And this month too.
Yes, that's right. And am I the one who keeps returning the favor? At first, I was told that she could wait for the rent, but if it continues to be delayed like this, it's a different story. For goodness sake, no wonder Miss Kinohara is angry.
There's no choice. I have my own ideas.
What? No way. She's finally going to kick me out.
With your body.
What?
I'll have you pay for the rent with your body.
With my body?
Yes.
That may be a sexual meaning.
Genichi-san, please wash this next.
Okay, Is this okay?
I don't realize this was such a thing. Helping out with the cooking is a great job.
Well, I think so, but...
Look, we're almost done, so let's hurry up and eat together.
We can eat together?
We need to get good nutrition, don't we? Next, please cut the onions.
Isn't this rather a reward? Well, okay. And the next month.
Okay, now the meat is done. Next, let's go to the vegetable section, Genichi-san.
I understand.
What's with that unhappy look on your face?
No, it's nothing. Once again, I had fallen behind on my rent payments and was forced by Miss Kinohara to accompany her on her shopping spree. I am made to do this, or rather, by doing this, I would be rather grateful if I could be forgiven.
By the way, which do you prefer? Stew or curry, Genichi-san?
Stew, I guess.
I understand. Then, let's buy broccoli too. I'll make stew today.
And she's going to treat me again.
The stew was quite delicious. A joint effort between Genichi-san and I.
I didn't do much.
That's not true. You see, these potatoes are a good size and easy to eat.
I'm sorry for taking care of me always.
Don't worry, I don't really care about you.
You do! Not only did you not kick me out when I can't even pay my rent, but you even treat me to meals.
Please don't be ridiculous. If I kicked you out, I wouldn't be able to collect the rent that you owe me. Besides, the meals are just a side dish to help me with the housework. That's all.
If you say so, it's fine.
It's okay because I say so. Come on, let's eat quickly.
Yes. After finishing dinner in Miss Kinohara's room, I start practicing my guitar in my room for an hour. I keep practicing like this every night, but I can't play as well as my father. Huh? I guess I don't have any talent after all. Even if I force myself to work hard and continue any longer, the deficit will only widen with each live performance. I think it would be better for Miss Kinohara if I quit playing the guitar and got a serious part-time job so I wouldn't be behind on my rent. What's that sound?
A little bit more.
Miss Kinohara? Whoa! Are you okay?
I ended up okay, but I almost died.
I think so. If she had fallen from this height, she would have been seriously injured. So, what are you doing here this late at night?
As you can see, I'm repairing the roof. It was leaking a little.
Did you do it yourself?
Yes.
Don't you hire a contractor?
I don't have enough money.
I see.
It would cost a tremendous amount of money to fix everything since it's in shambles everywhere. So I'm using it deceptively while repairing what I can.
Well, this apartment is quite old, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thanks to that, I'm in the red just from repair costs. I'm going to continue with the repairs.
What?
So, I'm maintaining it while working part-time. What is it?
If it's in the red, why do you keep maintaining it?
Well, it's like a memento. This apartment has been here since my grandmother's generation. But unlike today, there used to be a lot of people living here. Everyone who lived here was like family. Even if they weren't related by blood, I loved the warmth of that kind of space. Now, there's no such scenery left anywhere. My grandmother has passed away, and all the people who lived here have moved away. It's natural. It was new and beautiful, but now it's just an old apartment building, tattered and cramped. People wouldn't like to live in a place like this normally.
I'll take your place.
You have already paid this month's rent with your body, so you don't have to help me, Genichi-san.
I want to help you, so I will. Please, don't worry about it.
I don't mind if you say so. By the way, actually, you and I are the only ones living in this apartment.
What?
I told you earlier, people don't like to live in an apartment like this. If I had as much money as other people, I would move to a better place. So you should quickly earn some money and move out. If you do that, I'll be able to make my life a little easier.
You can make it easier?
Yes. If there is no one to live here, I will be able to give up. Because you are here, I have to desperately repair the house forever.
I see.
So please, get popular quickly. Pay your overdue rent and get out, okay?
I understand. I see. That's right. In order not to cause this person any more trouble, I have to do my best. And again, a month passed by.
What?
What do you mean by, eh? It's the rent.
1, 2, 3. Oh, really? It's all there.
Yes, of course.
If you're going to turn yourself in, the sooner the better.
No, I earned it straight up. What does she think I'm doing?
Oh, I see. You worked hard, Genichi-san.
It's not so much that I worked hard. I finally managed to make a little bit of a profit from my live performances. Don't worry, I'll work even harder from now on and pay back all the money I'm behind at once. Please wait for me.
Yes. I see. I can't have dinner with him tonight.
Thank you very much. Well, it was a good performance, wasn't it, Genichi-kun? Thank you very much. You must be getting more and more fans, though it's only gradual. It's the result of your hard work, isn't it? I hope so. To be honest, I don't think I've made much progress technically in the past few months. But, well, I have a goal now. Unlike before, I'm feeling much more relaxed now. I've made up my mind to continue playing the guitar. Maybe that's why I can devote myself to practice more than before. I don't feel lost in my playing anymore, and maybe that's why I'm moving in the right direction. Kanoka-san! Here's the rent I haven't paid.
Are you sure you can afford it? Is it all right?
Yes, well, I've been prosperous a little better lately.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations. What is it?
I feel like your words don't match your facial expression.
It's just your imagination.
I see.
Keep up the good work. Goodbye.
Yes.
At this rate, the day when Genichi-san will leave here is soon. Oh, you're leaving?
Yes, I am. I've already found a job.
Is your work far from here?
No, the workplace itself is close. I can go there by bicycle from here.
Well then...
I'll get a job and my income will be more stable. I'm thinking of moving to a more decent place. I'm very grateful for all the help you gave me when I was poor. Thank you, Kinohara-chan.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of moving out next month too.
Even Yachiyo-san. Why?
Well, it used to be good, you know. There were many people I was close to. Everyone was like family, and I didn't feel lonely. But, you see, there is hardly anyone living here anymore, and the apartment itself is falling apart, you know? So I thought I'd go back to my hometown for the last time. It's not much, but I still have relatives over there. I see. Yes, I know. This place is hard to live in by anyone's standards. So old and inconvenient that it is unfit to live in. There are no familiar friends or family, and there is no warm community among the residents. Some would stop by, but no one would make this a safe place to live. So, in fact, I thought about quitting on that day a year ago, but...
I've always loved my father's guitar. He was not very famous, but he was a proper musician. He played the guitar very well. He helped me a lot with his guitar. When I was having a good time, he would lift me up. When I was crying, he would cheer me up. When I was happy, he made me feel joyful. My life was always filled with my father and the sound of his guitar. So, when he died, and I saw his guitar alone in his room, I thought, if I killed this guitar, my father would disappear from me this time. When I thought that, I couldn't stay in the room. When I realized that, I ended up here. I thought if I could get as many people as possible to listen to this guitar in a place with lots of people, then my father would be able to put on a good face in heaven.
I thought, oh, it's the same. I felt like he was speaking for me and justifying the feelings I had been holding on to for so long. So, a little more. I thought, I'm going to keep going on until I can. But in the end, that's also my ego. There is no merit for that person to continue living here. Even if I have him live here out of sympathy, it will only cause him trouble. So, at the very least...
Going out?
Yes. How about going out together once in a while? I wanted to stay together more before you go away.
I'm sorry. I've been a little busy lately. I have a big concert coming up soon, so I want to practice more.
I thought we were going to make time to spend together. I see. Then, I guess we have no choice. I'm sure he'd rather spend time with the guitars than with me. It seems that it was more important for him to get ready to leave this place as soon as possible.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please ask me again when you're free.
Genichi-san is... When you can make more money than you are making now, and you can afford to earn more money, what would you like to do first?
What's that question all of a sudden?
It's okay. Please tell me.
Well, for now, I think I will change where I live. Kinohara-san?
Huh?
What's wrong? You look a little pale.
No, it's nothing. It's just my imagination.
I hope so, but...
What?
This is a ticket for the concert. I'm indebted to you. If you have time...
Thank you. I'll go if I feel like it.
Then, the next song will be the last one.
Genichi-san's audience has really increased. In the beginning, it was really just a few people or so. So I remember I had a lot of trouble sneaking in to listen to him without him noticing. Now I don't have to worry about that. If there are this many people, he probably doesn't pay attention to my presence, which is not even really into the music by the wall. Looking back, I had always been in love with him. The first time I heard him perform on the street, I fell in love with his tone. When I heard about his passion for guitar, I empathized with him. I fell in love with him even more. And finally, I fell in love with him as a person. I'm glad that there are so many people now who have noticed his charm. So, there's nothing to regret. A few days later...
Kinohara-san.
What is it?
Well, I have something to tell you.
You're in a very good mood this morning. Was your last live performance that good?
Yes, well, but it would have been better if you had come.
I'm sorry, I've been busy.
I was there though.
So, what is your message?
Oh, actually, I have a repairman coming in today, so I want to let you know.
Repairman?
Yes.
I wish you had told me at least a month in advance.
Well, I was going to surprise you.
If that's the case, it's a very bad taste surprise. I'm disappointed.
What?
I was stupid enough to think that even if you would eventually move out, I would at least be allowed to say goodbye to you.
Excuse me. Mr. Yutano, can I go ahead and start working now?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Oh, who's that man just now?
Repairman.
Repair?
Well, I finally saved up some money and hired a roofer to repair the roof. There was a limit to what an amateur could fix. Of course, this is not all. When I have more money saved up, I'll do the walls next. I'm planning to fix the water heater and all the other old things.
Why?
I told you why. When I save up the money, I said I'll change where I live. This is an important place for me. I want to continue living here for as long as possible. So, I'm going to change it so that I can live here for a long time.
Genichi-san.
Now, you don't have to frantically make repairs to the apartment, so I won't let you say get the hell out of here anymore.
I won't say that. Actually, I'll ask you to stay here for the rest of your life if this happens. It's expensive.
That's not a repair, it's a remodeling, and it's going to be expensive.
I want to make the room bigger so that we can live together.
I don't care if we are in separate rooms.
It's not good. I feel lonely.
Alright, I understand. Well, I'll have to work harder.